Hi, I'm Kimberly Allison from Starliner Music. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to continue with my series of exercises that deals with blues rhythmic phrasing. First, I'll play rhythm exercise in the key of G number 3, and then I'll break it down for you. Here we go. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, before we break down this solo, we need to understand a few things. First of all, we have a 12-bar blues that we're going to divide into 2-bar phrases. So we will have 6 2-bar phrases. Each 2-bar phrase will use the exact same rhythm. The rhythm is triplet, triplet, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The lead guitar portion will fall over the triplet, triplet, 3 and 4 and 1. Then we'll enter into the rhythm guitar portion, which will be the Chuck Berry or Jimmy Reed style pattern. That pattern normally sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Except we will have played over the first 8th note with our lead guitar part, so we will drop that 8th note and come in on the rhythm on the and of 1. So it will sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now that we've looked at the rhythm, let's cover a couple of scales. Here are the scales we'll be using for this exercise. We will be using both the G blues scale and the G major pentatonic. Remember that the blues scale is the same as the minor pentatonic with the addition of the blue note. Here's the G blues scale. Here is the G major pentatonic. Here's the first phrase. Triplet, triplet, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The first triplet is mixed pentatonic, starting with a little quarter bend. Next triplet is mixed pentatonic. Next is 3 and. Got a bend there. And we end on a quarter bend. Our second phrase will start the same way the first phrase did, but it will end differently. Here we go. Triplet, triplet, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Our first 2 triplets are the same as before, and they're mixed pentatonic. Then we have a run down the blues scale for the last 2 8th notes, 3 and 4 and 1. On 1 we end our phrase on the root. This would be normal to end a phrase on a chord tone. After that, we'll go into our rhythm guitar pattern. And 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here's phrase 3. and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Our first triplet is major pentatonic. Next triplet is mixed. 3 and 4 and come down the pentatonic scale. And then we end our phrase on B flat. Now, B flat happens to be part of our C7th chord change. So at this point in the 12 bars, we'll be on a C7, and this happens to be the flatted 7 of a C7 chord. So, as I've said many times before, good phrases often end on chord tones. So we'll end the phrase on the B flat and then go into our accompaniment. Notice that the pattern is now moved one string set toward the floor because we're on C. So the root of my pattern is here, C. Here's the fourth phrase. The first triplet is major and minor pentatonic. The next triplet is also mixed pentatonic. 3 and is a mix of the minor third to the major third. Then we have 4 and, which is minor pentatonic, and then we're going to end the phrase on the root of the chord G. And then back to our G accompaniment pattern. Triplet, triplet, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here's phrase 5. Triplet, triplet, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The first phrase is major pentatonic. The second triplet is minor pentatonic. The next two eighth notes are minor pentatonic, and the 4 and part of the measure is also minor pentatonic. Then we'll end the phrase on a bend, and that's 1, beat 1. And we're bending there on beat 1 to the root of the 5 chord. So that would be a D. Then we'll come over and play our accompaniment pattern on D. There's our root over here at the 5th fret. Here's the last phrase. Triplet, triplet, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're fingering minor pentatonic here, but we are bending into the major pentatonic. Here's the first triplet. Now the second triplet, here's the bend into the major pentatonic. Now for 3 and, we've got a whole bend there, and we're going to be doing about a quarter bend here. That's 4 and we'll end on beat 1, and this is the root. And we'll go into our rhythm guitar pattern based on G. Well, that's it for rhythm exercise in the key of G number 3. I'm Kimberly Allison from Starliner Music, and I hope to see you back on my channel soon.